to everyone who's been involved in getting the competition back after the uncertainty of yesterday. Well done. And the Raiders and the Knights. Now, this was always going to be a tough game to predict what's going to happen. What about the effect of the last 24 hours, Steve? Have you got any thoughts?
Well, Andrew, it's a mental game with yourself, really. You've got to reset. If you build yourself up to playing in a big game and then all of a sudden it's called off, you've got to reset and start your mental preparation again and try and get yourself right for the game. The team that handles that the best will win this afternoon.
The Queensland government all getting to the peace table in some way, you could call it that, and working out how to get this competition continuing. And as a result, we've got 3 matches for you on Fox League. From Suncorp Stadium, round 20 rolls on with the Knights against the Raiders, an empty stadium, but just so good to have the league on. And they said, well, what are you doing? He said, I'm here to take you to the airport to play in Townsville. They didn't know about it. The ball goes best onto Tuala. Good speed, support inside, oh, Rapana checks Tuala, gets a second crack, and Tuala rolls over to score. That is some try by the Knights, and Nari Tuala, a human pinball on his way to the line.
I'll tell you what I did like about him, Andrew. After Best had got him the football, he could have passed it back on the inside, but he backs himself. And an aggressive start from the Newcastle Knights.
That is a really slick try, and look at it, dry playing surface. We are going to be in for some afternoon and night here on Fox League. The 3rd try of the year for Tuala. Clifford, first choice kicker, even with Ponga back and successful. So it is 6-0 to Newcastle, and that was quite a contrast between the two teams heading into this game. The first try scoring stats, Crossland, and across with Kurtman. Nice bit of stepping there. Looking to straighten up, almost through the Tarpany tackle. Quick play the ball for Brady. Look out here. Clifford, Ponga sets it up for Best. He's over. Newcastle are absolutely red hot to start the game, and Ponga and Best, that combination is top shelf.
And Andrew, you know what it is, the speed of the play the ball, the determination for their forwards just to hit up right through the middle. Kurt Mann was the last gap tackle there from the Canberra Raiders. They couldn't adjust, got caught flat-footed, and Best just shows his pace. You get him one-on-one with anyone, and again it's Ponga that gets him the footy. This will be an easy conversion here for Clifford.
2 from 2 converted tries. Super Sunday on Fox League. Tonight exclusive to Fox League, the Dragons and the Rabbitohs, the game that was to be played at Rockhampton. Offload for Rapana now. Oh, Rapana! Shirt fronted by Ponga. For Crossland. Fires it across for Clifford, for Ponga again. Barnett, they missed out. Best that time. Tuala beats 2. Ends up in the clutches of Tarpany. This is a dangerous Newcastle left with a return of Best. Cross for Clifford to bomb. Out Heimel Hunt's way. Croker's there! Newcastle 3rd try! Kurt Mann is the man! That is some catch! The words of Bill Laurie, he got it clean as a whistle.
I'll tell you what, it's some sort of reply here from the Newcastle Knights. That tells you they're on. They had a lot of tackles to make on their own line. They got the football back. Again, it's their left-hand side that's really causing some troubles.
What a contrast it is to when they played in Wagga earlier this year. Off the post and over. Did he deserve that? I don't know. I'm certainly not writing off Canberra at all in this contest. Hodgson, there's Rapana, now out for Smith Shields. Great finish, rookie winger. And just his 4th game in the top grade. He scores his 2nd 4-pointer, a classic wingers finish. Blocker?
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. You needed to score here now before half-time. The second man play again. Rapana involved. They got caught for numbers. Best had come in field.
Here he goes. Croker's first kick. There he is. He's number 3. Raiders also with young Matt Tomoko on the bench today. He's the only one we haven't seen so far. Papali'i has left one in his wake there. Is it Brayley who's down?
Yeah, Jaden Brayley it is.
Oh boy, this looked really nasty.
He's one of those guys that's really hard to find an angle to tackle front on. It's built low to the ground and so powerful.
Tackle 4 guys, Tom.
Just hit him nice and front on there.
The co-captain this afternoon. So tell us a fair bit, this set of 6-year blocker. There's been so much energy about Newcastle. Raiders are lifting. That'll help the Knights' cause there. Penalties already awarded, and Hunt's in some distress here. Also going to come from the field, and the tackle is on report. Elliot Whitehead.
I think it's gone as the possession's evened up a little bit as the first half's gone on, Andrew. It was all Newcastle Knights with the ball early.
Oh, Croker is owned out by Heimel Hunt like a cheap shirt. There we go, they got the creases out. What a shot from the winger. Hunt's on Croker.
And that'll bring the crowds back too. Look at that, outside in, bang. Eat some of that. Got to get those big boppers getting onto that footy. Rayleigh did it so well to open the game.
Now Frizzell heading cross country and offloading. Clifford with it. And Clifford has found a way straight through the centre. Back for Ponga. Alarm bells ringing. Best is with it. Oh, good tackle, Chris. Best got through it, still offloaded. Tuala scores. The beast is back in the red and blue. Bradman Best. What a talent. What a force this kid. And he is still a kid,
Well, what a battle it's been there. Chris again with the legs tackle. It's Tyson Frizzell that just finds his way across field too. And a couple of offload. Clifford nearly goes through. Somehow he finds Ponga. They can't make the tackle on him. Ponga sums it up pretty quickly. And there's no substitute for strength. This bloke bounces out of the tackle. Starling does his best, but he gets the ball back on the inside somehow. Tuala's in for his second try. Not best.
This one, Clifford hangs it out to the right. Unsuccessful. Sam Williams for Rapana. Out in front. Hadawinanaida with it. Free. Pass to Rapana. That was right on the line. Then Sam Williams. Big Papa. Papali'i gets us on the line. No one's going to stop Josh. Hungry to get a 4-pointer. He looked up. It was just a glimpse. He's got maybe a cork in all of that. Hope it's not a hamstring for Josh Papali'i.
1 sec, can you just make
Well,
sure
there's the difference. They could hang on in the first half, the Newcastle Knights, when they were a bit fresh. I just mentioned they started to look a bit tight around the middle. What about this off the mark and footwork for such a big man? And that's what they needed, the Raiders to score first in the second half. It's game on now.
Becomes a big steal from Barnett if they do go to points. Clement to Sophie. Tackle low was Whitehead.
Push him back in.
Penalty. They had just the 4 offloads among their forwards. Clifford successful. Different sort of kick again from Clifford. Knights winning the possession game at the moment. Clemmer! Can the drought break? Can the drought break? David Clemmer! Oh, don't take it off the big fella!
Okay,
He's
Chids.
saying, sir, it's been a decade since I scored.
But no try.
He's never scored for Newcastle, David Clemmer.
Well, I'll tell you what, he picked out Tom Starling there. It must have been an overcall straight away. Clemmer saw he was one-on-one with Starling. Went straight over the top of him. He looks pretty confident.
Clemmer.
That's a try.
Clemmer.
There's a bit of chalk on that. Give it to him.
80-game try drought. 58th game for the Knights today without scoring a 4-pointer. No way can I deny.
David Clemmer does not get the ball to the line, and tackle is complete. We have a decision.
Kalen Ponga to inject himself. Brayley, Clifford, here they come. Ponga with the ball. Best on his outside. Misses him out. Tuala's got a hat-trick. Dives over in the corner for the Knights. There are some lethal left sides of the competition. And today Newcastle's has clicked.
Oh, Tuali, can you believe it? What a try. Looked like he fumbled the ball on the way in. Just have a look at how much room they give Ponga there. Just caught in field there that time. Smith Shields had to turn around and chase again.
You wouldn't pay for that, though, would you? Here's Clifford. Right to left. Clifford. Unsuccessful. The margin is 16 again. That's that's quite a bandage.
Seconds, Byron.
Newcastle 14 and a half minutes away from victory.
And then he's got to put his head in the scrum
Wait for
here.
this
Look.
break call. Got to stay tight. Don't push your balls in.
It's the fullback's role in the defensive scrum these days.
Hold
They
it,
just
hold it, break.
lean in at lock and then take their position. Ponga straight past Hadawinanaina. He's over Kalen. He's been good all day, but that was exceptional. And the Knights are on their way.
He's a special player, isn't he? He's mixed his game up well. It's been their left-hand side that's really attacked the Raiders of Savo. This time, not the cut-out pass, the show and go. Gets on the outside of Hadawinanaina. And once he got in the clear, Ponga, poor old Jordan Rapana, who broke from the scrum at lock forward, couldn't make it across there. Look at him, eyes up, throws the dummy, gets on the outside. And how good is that, watching him run at full pelt.
And Clifford with another shot. It's blown out to 20-point lead. You can make that 22. In fact, that would be going with the favoured way in those other games. Now Whiten tries a kick. Whitehead fitted now. Whiten will charge towards the line. He's wrong-footed them out to Hudson Young to dive over. Just a little glimmer of hope for Canberra. And Jack Whiten brings us a good play for the Raiders.
Yeah, and something a little bit different to break up the defensive line. They had to throw caution to the wind. The little grubber kick in and behind. That's good play there. Jack Whiten off the left boot. Whitehead, first game back for a few weeks. Gets into open space, Whiten. That's where we love to see him. Gets the ball on the Hudson Young.
Some homework to do here. So Croker gets another 2 on the day. He's moved up to number 3 all time. All time. He's now 2,228 points. Chance to score the last points of the game. And Gurla will get there. He's claiming a try. He reckons he's got to the line. And referee locks it in.
He did his best there. Connor Watson on a much bigger man there at the back. Gula just strolls over. Can't stop him. There it is. There's the ball on the line. That's a try.
A run of 3 straight wins comes to an end for the Raiders. Croker has 4 from 4. But it's a win to the Knights. They bounce back. Adam O'Brien's men win by 10. Full time. Newcastle 34, Canberra 24.